Hello, and guys, this is Joel. Pretty much I want to talk about like things that you can do actually to become a better dancer, right? A lot of people, they use sometimes they just think that we have used the magic pill and then boom, you're gonna start dancing right away, and this is not how it works, right? Dancing is pretty much a skill that you have to get better and better. It's like any other skill. Specifically, I'm gonna talk a little more on salsa, because this is actually what I teach, what I do, what I love. And let's say, for example, in salsa, we find out that the way that we're teaching by creating tools. And these tools, when you understand the concept, you understand the why, and you understand the how, then you understand how you can actually apply those tools on real life. On real life is actually when you go out there and social dance, right? So this thing, guys, it's pretty much important, because we have to understand the concept instead just memorizing a lot of things. So number one, first of all, you have to start taking classes. That's the one thing that I will recommend. And even if you are not in New York City, you are not taking classes, for example, with me, for example, you can take classes anywhere else, okay? Or at least educate yourself. Sometimes this era with YouTube videos and everything it's a lot of good stuff in YouTube, but also it's a lot of crappy stuff. I mean, I have to be honest. I mean, it's not everything is good. No, because everything is online, everything is good. It's good stuff out there, but not everything is good. So we have to make sure that we understand the concepts and the value of the information, and so we can understand what is good and what is bad, and then from there we can educate ourselves more. So taking classes is going to be a good way to know actually if you're taking. Try to check the reviews, try to ask people, hey, these people actually teaching people, actually these people are open-minded, they're open to learn more, they're open, they have different friends, or that they can actually invite to the school so I can learn different techniques, different tools, different things, right? This about learning, it's just it never stops, it just never ends. So we have to continue learning. Even as instructors, we have to continue learning, right? So saying that, so pretty much, so number one, go and take classes. The number two, it's practice, right? A lot of people, they just come to class and they just want to start like 4 weeks or 8 weeks or 3 months, etc., and then they pretty much say, oh, okay, I'm done, I'm already by my package, I'm already set, I don't have to do anything else. So actually I'm going to talk about two things here, because the number one, of course, you have to go and practice, right? But you don't have to practice at the club, not necessarily. You can start practicing by yourself. You can start practicing at home. Everything that you learn, I always put this, everything that you learn in 1 hour, whatever you're learning 1 hour, practice it for other 3 hours, separate. Outside of the classroom, outside of the club, means on your own. So you have to, whatever you learn, let's say you take one class hour, go back to your house and try to practice this 3 hours. Doesn't have to be all the way 3 hours all straight, right? But practice at least 30 minutes on one day, other 30 minutes another day, 30 minutes another day, and then you will get together the 3 hours that you need in order to become better, right? So it's about practice and practicing the right ways, the right things, I'm saying. And another thing is practicing on the club, which I call it the real deal, right? The real life. It's try to learn how to swing without jumping in a pool, right? You just know all the theory, and then, oh, but I understand everything. I know how to do the right, the left, and the crossbar leads, etc. But guess what? You've never been in a club, and you never put it in practice. You don't know if you are a follower, you actually follow right, or you don't know if you are a leader, you actually lead right. Not only with the people that you always dance in class, or not only with your family that you're always practicing with, but actually in real life. You have to go out there and start practicing. Go to socials. I recommend socials just because people that actually go and invest on themselves to educate themselves on dancing, they will be more like attracted to the socials. So they're gonna go there, they're gonna practice, they want to dance because they really put the effort and put the time. So if you want to put the time and effort, I recommend you to start going to socials as well. Not all the clubs are bad. I like to push also clubs because sometimes we bring, for example, live music, and we really like to support live music, live bands, because it's how we dance, right? So I guess you have a little bit of everything, a little bit of club, a little bit of socials, I think will be okay, but you have to go out there. That's another thing that I highly recommend you to do. So number one, take classes. Number two, make sure that you actually practice on your own at home for 3 hours for every hour that you learn something, and then practice on the real world, which is actually going out there to social dance and as well to the club or the socials, right? And let me just tell you a little bit of me, right? How I start practicing. When I started dancing, I was traveling to different congresses. I was traveling all over the place, pretty much almost every month to different congresses. And that was not only to social dance. I was taking a lot of classes, all the workshops. I used to get up in the morning, start taking all the workshops that I can, and then after that go and eat and etc. Right? So at the time I was living in Texas. And then pretty much there was nobody to dance from. So dance or learn from, actually, I want to say. So of course the only information that I can get is either with videos, or if I have to travel outside of Dallas, Texas, in order to get more information, in order to teach my classes and also myself become a better dancer. So the only thing that I was able to do to actually absorb a lot of information is to travel and take all the classes that I can. Make sure that I was taking all the workshops since the morning till till the end, and then after that go eat and something, and then later at night I was able to actually social dance, and also I was always recording with my camera. I was able to record and also watch those videos at home and try to practice and put the turns that I learned, because the videos, like I said, we didn't have that privilege of YouTube. This YouTube and Facebook stuff didn't exist. So you have a lot of material to learn, but like I said, you have to understand the concepts. Why? Because you want to practice the right way. You want to practice the right things. You don't want to start practicing everything wrong, and then at the end you ending with nothing, right? So, and the other thing is make sure that you practice as well and go out there to social dance, because that's actually the last test, right? And the best judge, I guess, is gonna be you. You have to make sure that you are the one. You have to be very honest with yourself, and you have to ask a friend and hey, can you please record me while I'm dancing here? I want to see how I look. And then you don't look the way that you want to, is probably because you need more work. So saying that, make sure that you go out there and practice. So you have, at least on this video, I'm gonna list 3 things, right? Make sure that you put it in practice. And one more time, guys, thank you so much for watching. And if you have any questions, please make sure that you send us an email. Actually, you can send us an email to support@mysalsaonline.com or info@joelsalsa.com, and we will be happy to help you guys. We have a lot of tips that we want to share, and if you ask us and we have a specific question, definitely we're gonna jump in and we're gonna actually respond to that via video. I think the video is the best way because actually it's visual. We actually can interact with you, and I think it's fun. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. This is Joel Dominguez from Joel Salsa and My Salsa Online, and I will be jumping here. Make sure that you follow us on YouTube. We actually post a lot of tips as well. We actually posting videos every Thursday at 1 p.m. right, Anthony? Yes, on Thursdays at 1 p.m. every time is going to be a new video. Make sure that you click the subscribe button on YouTube as well, and click the little bell so you don't miss any of the tips that we have there for you. Okay, so thank you guys so much. I hope that you have a great day. This is Joel Dominguez from My Salsa Online and joelsalsa.com. Take care, God bless, and see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.